Let's go ahead and get the show started. As a black man, I know what it feels like to be alone. I know how it feels to be told that I'm not good enough. No, I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm not a rapper, a ball player, a celebrity. I'm a human being. As a black man, I'm told to man up when I have feelings, ignore it when I speak my pain. Hopeful that things will change, yet disappointed they often remain the same. As a black man, I am strong because I have to be. This life, gobble up the weak, and the pain and trauma that I've been through has humbled me to become a better me. It's time, as black men, that we stand our ground. We speak our truth. We go after what we want, regardless of the pain we've been through. We quit for no one and inspire others to be themselves, to become greater. We owe it to ourselves as black men. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Yeah, man. I'm ready for the day, man. You feel me?
Yeah.
We definitely enjoy you guys. Thank you so much for signing in. Thank you for voting. You know, everybody voted that we do the positive affirmations this week, man. So I'm with it, Joe. So Joe, like positive affirmations, bro. When did you started adding that into your life? How's that helped you, progress to the level that you're at, man?
That's a strong question, right? It go back to last week's topic. When I started self-loving myself. You know what I'm saying? When I started putting more energy into myself, affirmations help solidify that. You know what I mean? Keep me apart. Yeah. I can't give you a time frame when. I'm so glad I did.
So what are some of the positive affirmations that you say to yourself? I know you're a business owner. We do a lot of talking. We talk just about every day now. Right. And you constantly, you constantly help me also with like the positive affirmations, because you don't always just have to say it to yourself. You can actually speak affirmations into somebody else as well, man. So like, what are some of the positive affirmations that you do that has helped you get to the level that you're at?
I remind myself who I am. I call myself a king. You know what I mean? There's nothing higher than a king in the natural world.
Right.
I motivate myself that I'm gonna be very successful in everything I do today, on a daily basis. And I love myself. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard not to love this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hard, you know what I mean? Not to love me. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. And also, too, man, just waking up and seeing my wife laying next to me is also another affirmation for me, because so many people right now are getting divorces or separated. Married. I'm happily married, man, to a beautiful queen.
That's awesome, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. That's awesome. So positive affirmations have like been a major role in my life, man. It has completely changed my mindset in multiple ways and how I deal with things that I deem before as failures, the universe being against me, me not getting my way, or all this other stuff. The positive affirmations have really helped me put things into perspective, man.
Right. So when you wake up every morning, what do you do, bro? Like, what gets your motor started?
Well, when I wake up every morning, I use my app Affirm It, and I listen to the self-love affirmation, and I listen to the financial abundance affirmation. Those were the two things that I really wanted to focus on this year, and for the rest of pretty much my life, that I can love myself. That's been like a major thing for me now, man. Because, it wasn't but a couple of months ago, I was telling my wife I hate myself and I hate living.
Wow.
Yeah, So I wasn't suicidal, but, was having the passive aggressive suicide thoughts where like I ride my motorcycle and I would be like daydreaming while I'm riding my motorcycle about crashing it and
Right.
dying. You know what I mean? I was like, I wouldn't lose no sleep if I happened to fall off this thing and didn't make it. You feel me?
That's gonna hurt though, bro. And, the funny thing is that you might live and be in pain for days, months, or years. You know what I'm saying?
Who you telling?
That doesn't work out right. Oh, that's not
Who
good.
you telling? So I had talked to my therapist about it when I went back to mental health counseling, and she was like, "Hey, you're having those passive aggressive suicide thoughts. You need to work on, not letting stuff get you down to that level." You know what I mean? Because a lot of the times when we don't get what we want as quickly as we want it, then it makes us feel worse.
Right.
So the reason why I bought into the positive affirmations is because I know negative ones work.
Oh, real fast. And,
Right.
and negative ones are very sustaining. You get what I'm saying? Very sustaining. It's like hitting your baby toe on the edge of the bed.
Right.
That bad will hurt forever. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
a negative affirmation is just as potent. You know what I mean? And it's easy to believe a negative one opposed to a positive one.
It is extremely easy to believe negative affirmations.
Yes.
And I didn't realize how much negative affirmations has controlled my life until now, until I started doing positive ones.
Right.
Every single thing that happened to me in my life, the business debt, the being behind on bills, the marriage issues, and everything, brought back all of the negative affirmations. Right. So when I was going through business debt, that it was, I can't make good decisions. I'm not a good business owner. I'm a failure. Those three affirmations, the failure affirmation, the not smart, the not being able to make good decisions, have been a part of my life for the last 20 years.
But you have to accept them, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can be a part of life, but you have to accept it.
Yeah. My therapist used to tell me, she pulled out this little stuffed animal during one of our sessions. And she was like, "Well, is this Judgy talking?" She named it Judgy. That was my stuffed animal's name.
Judgy?
Yeah. And when I would say things like, "Oh, I'm a failure. My business is failing. I'm a bad husband, yada, yada, yada." She would say, "Well, is that the facts or is that Judgy talking?"
Mm.
And
I think giving the stuffed animal a name allows you to be able to relate to it better than saying it's a stuffed animal. Right? So when you talk to Judgy, I think it allows you to open up your inside to be more transparent to stuffed animal. And that allows the therapist to be able to hear what's going on to be able to provide you with some solutions and tactics to overcome what's going on.
Well, the therapist helped me to, figure out where exactly those beliefs came from.
Right.
And we talked on the show, I believe, last week about some of the, verbal abuse, I end up encountering growing up and being called stupid, dumb, and a litany of other things pretty much on a daily basis. You're stupid. You're stupid. Like, us as parents, and I don't have any kids yet. You got kids, Joe.
You have the cat.
What?
You have the cat, Bruno.
Yeah. It's funny because those who know me, they know how I talk to my cat. I'll be like, "Hey, best friend, I love you, best friend." Like, the way I talk to my cat is more positive than what was being talked to me when I grew up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So us as parents, man, like all my parents out here watching the show, if y'all got kids, please, please, please be mindful of the stuff that you're calling them and you're saying to them. Because then there'd be a grown man and still dealing with that same belief system that they're not good enough to do things, or that they're stupid or that they're dumb. And that right there is so major, yo. When my therapist brought that to my attention, like, look, just because that's what was told to you for all those years doesn't make it true. Right. Look at all the things you was able to accomplish, even though you felt the way that you felt. So this has been like a 2-year journey of getting to this point where I've really bought into the positive affirmations. And it was just simple. I was like, well, the negative ones work. So why can't the positive ones work? Wow.
I think for me, it's about me having patience. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to believe something negative immediately, but it's harder for me to believe something positive
That
long
takes
term.
time. Right.
Like my wife says, you know, because she's a therapist, she said, if you do something every day for 3 weeks, becomes a positive behavior for you, right? But usually you can go outside and smoke crack now. Within us, one smoking like crack, now you're crackhead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't lying. That is true.
But for you to tell yourself, I am somebody every day for 3 weeks to build that positive affirmation status, that's crazy. Like, why take 3 weeks? Well, I can take, smoke crack one time.
That's crazy, man. So, what is an affirmation? I have a definition here.
What you
An
got?
affirmation is a statement that is made in the present tense to help rewire your subconscious mind and shift your beliefs. Over time, after repeating, your beliefs will shift and you will see physical changes and manifestations in your life as a result. So I'll read it one more time. An affirmation is a statement that is made in the present tense to help rewire your subconscious mind and shift your beliefs. Over time, after repeating, your beliefs will shift and you will see physical changes and manifestations in your life as a result. And like, I just want to add, like what you were just saying, like it's a patience thing.
Right.
It is a patience thing. You have to believe it, you have to put the work behind it, and the results will come. You just don't know when they're going to come. So that's where the patience kick in.
Yeah.
You know,
And that is so hard, brother, because as a man, we have so much pressure on us to make things happen now. You know what I'm saying? Your wife, like, I'm hungry. You got to go get something to eat right now to feed her. You know what I'm saying? Your daughter's like, I need something for my teacher for school. You run to the store, go get it now. You know what I mean?
right?
When a problem comes, like, I got to solve this problem now. Nah, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Some things we can affect immediately. Some things gotta take time. You know what I'm saying? Like I always want to grow a beard. You know what I mean? I was 13 years old. Like my boy had a beard. My cousin Will had he had like the fuzzy on there. I was just a bald faced joker. I ain't started growing a beard until I was like 20 something years old. You
Right.
know what I mean? But I wanted to be now. I'm in there shaving, cut myself all up, try to make hair grow. Put solutions on my face. That wasn't making nothing grow. But once God said, "Boy, get a beard," now I got a beard. Now I can't stop it from growing.
Well, I'm
Now,
still waiting. I'm still waiting for God to hook me up, bro. Me trying to grow a beard has taught me patience on a new level, boy. Look at this, man.
right?
Crazy out here.
Yeah.
Nah, no, guys, please comment, man. Like, what do you guys think about these positive affirmations? How has the negative ones impacted you guys' life? Please comment. We throw your comment on the screen.
Hey,
Answer.
I got one better. Don't comment. Call in 302-584-3287. It's live. Let's go hear your voice this wonderful morning. It's sunny outside. It's 2020. We lived to be this long. Call us.
Right.
Comments to get to you though, but call us though. We want to hear your voice this morning. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Um,
So, Joe, like on the positive affirmations, man, I was thinking yesterday when we figured out that we was going to do this topic, I was like, wow, like how long is it going to take me to like truly see results from this, see it manifest, and see growth from changing my mindset? And I was like, I've really got to be patient with myself because I got over 20 years of negative affirmations. 20 years of being called stupid, dumb, all kind of stuff. So I'm like, all right, I have to be patient with myself. Like yesterday, I got sad again. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this carry over into tomorrow. So I listened to the positive affirmations. I realized, hey, there's nothing I can do about my current situation. It's not going to change overnight. And now the positive affirmations has helped me, instead of complaining and the woe is me, because we all got problems, everybody, right? It has helped me to be able to put things in a perspective and to just practice that patience. That's it.
so look,
Faster.
we got a comment that coincides with what you said. Elenia Stanley wrote this morning. She said, "Rewiring your thought. It takes time." Well, I'm sorry. Let me read it right correctly. She's very educated. I'm gonna represent her well. She said, "Rewiring your thoughts. It takes time. Takes time physically and mentally. Right. So that goes back to earlier. We said it's patience. You know what I mean? You had 20 years of verbal abuse. You know what I'm saying? But God gave you the back to handle that negative affirmation to where now you know you're not stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're a bit, bro. You're an insurance agent, bro. It's one of the hardest businesses to be in. First of all, to pass the test, I failed
Right.
it 3 times, man. You know what I'm saying? 3 times. That's with a tutor.
Right.
You passed it. You have a business now. That goes back to that patience again, though. You know what I mean? Like, it took you 20 years to know that you're not dumb or stupid. So
Right.
now you're a successful businessman. You know what I
Right.
mean? Wow.
So we got a comment here. Yeah, I figured that'll make you smile. Thank you so much. This is actually one of my aunts. She's tuning into the show today.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie. Thank you so much for tuning in. I definitely appreciate the kind, positive feedback. We love you. We love you. You know, yeah, so yeah, it's funny, man. Like, I just realized, like, you can really start to change the way you think just by having a more positive outlook. But you got to put the work behind it. So not only do I do the positive affirmations, but I'm also, today is day 25 of my exercise challenge. So I've exercised 24 days in a row. You know.
Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on.
Thank you,
You know
thank you.
Can I clap for you, baby? Because most people, it's New Year's, 2020. They first say, I'm going to the gym every day. Bruh, it only lasts for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Until they start getting sore. You've been doing 25 days, bro. I salute you on that one. You know what I'm saying? I salute you on that one.
So not only have I done that, but I stay consistent in my business to get the results that I need. You know, and I'm just waiting for the fruits of my labor that I'm putting in to pay it out. Hold on, we got our second caller on the show. Hold on, everybody.
What we got?
Good morning. Thank you for calling As a Black Man podcast. This is Mel.
Morning, Mel.
Hey, how you doing? This is my auntie. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hey, good morning. I can't hear you.
Good morning.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, you guys are doing great. I am really feeling this podcast on.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Get the head shaking.
I was just calling in, about the positive affirmation part of it. It is so pivotal for people to understand, just what positive affirmation can do for you. Like with me on a daily basis, I have to do that because sometimes this world, it is so easy for you to get down. Mel, so I'm listening to you and you were talking about the things that you was going through and what took place in your childhood and things going on with your business. And man, that's so, when you put that out there in the atmosphere, it's so easy for you to take that information. You like, man, I'm just feeling so bad. I'm feeling so low. I'm feeling so down on myself. Look what has happened to me. But when you start utilizing positive affirmations, you have an opportunity to say yes. I may not have had the best childhood. Yes, having some problems with my business. Yes, these things right here are going on with me. But guess what? It's a season. It's a season, and I'm going to get through this season. 2019 was a rough year for me. 2018, man, I was moving. I had the perfect job. I went to work or I didn't go to work, but the money was still the same.
God.
I was able to move like a week. Sometimes I come to work at 10. Sometimes I come to work at 11. But the money is still the same because I was able to get my work done. I was in a one-man deep position. So that's 2018. 2018, I'm like a workout being. Body looking great. Home life looking great. It's just me, my husband, and the dog. So we can spend as much time as we want to spend with each other. In 2019, boom, my whole life changed. I became a caregiver for my dad. I became a branch teacher on my job. Now I got to supervise all of these people, whereas before I didn't supervise anybody. It was just me, one deep position. Lovely. Now I got to become a supervisor. And when you supervise, you're dealing with all kinds of different headaches. Mm-hmm. I went from I can be out of the office 3 days a week to I'm in the office 5 days a week, 12 hours a day. Plus now I'm a caregiver for my dad, so I got to take on all of that. Now I'm not working out because I don't have no time. I'm sleeping maybe 4 hours a night, not spending no time with my husband. 2019 just became, I don't want to say disastrous. I'm going to say it was a heavy lift for me, 2019. So 2020, I said to myself, okay, self, I'm going to start working back out. I'm going to get myself back together. That was January. Boom. I said it in January, but I didn't do it. I started off for a few days, and then I just fell off again. But what I kept doing in the meantime was I kept watching people that was doing it. Because sometimes that's the key. You can't get with somebody that's going to have the same pity party as you.
That's strong right there.
Feel bad, and I feel bad, we ain't going nowhere. Because what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how life is not fair for us. I had to get with people that's doing what I want to do. I got to get with people that's doing better than me, because my challenge is to get to where they're at. So, I just kept watching. I wasn't doing it, but I kept watching. And, you put that 100-day challenge out. I'm like, yeah, I feel you. I'm going to get with that. But in the meantime, I kept watching. And February 1st, I said, boom, that's my day. Because I knew this right here. With me, like I said, I'm a workout fiend. I knew that right now, with all the stuff that was going on, I didn't have a clear handle on anything. Didn't have a clear handle on this caregiving thing. I didn't have a clear handle on this job, because it was so much. Not only now I got to supervise all these people, but the workload is just crazy. Then the personal life. So I didn't get any sleep.
Right.
I would go to sleep, but I would wake right back up because my mind was so stressed. But I knew that if I could get a handle, and I gained all of this weight. Let me not leave that out. So I gained all this weight. So I knew that if I could grab a handle on one thing, if I can handle one thing, and I can feel good about it, it gives me the ability to now move on to the next thing. Figure out how I'm going to handle that. And then when I can handle that, I'll move on to the next thing. So what I did was, I said the first thing I'm going to get control of is going to be my health, because that's more important than anything. If I don't have my health right, I can't do nothing for nobody. So boom, February 1st was my day. I said, you said you had a 100-day challenge? I said, boom, I'm putting a 100-day challenge out there for me. 100 days straight workout. Straight workout, because I'm challenging myself to be the best that I can be. Because I know that if I feel good about me, if I feel good about me, then I'm gonna grab everything. So boom, that's what I started doing. Man, I started working out. I'm killing it. Okay, I took what I do when I work out, and not even when I work out. When I wake up in the morning, so I wake up in the morning at 3 o'clock every morning. I put on. I used to always do was just listen to music. Now I don't listen to music. I never listen to music. I got motivational speakers on. I listen to this guy called Eric Thomas. I listen to him in the morning when I wake up. I listen to him, after I go to the gym, then I go running. I listen to him while I'm running. I listen to him while I'm driving home. Why? Why don't I listen to music anymore? The music not doing anything for me. I don't need another sad love song. What I need to know is, how do I move from A to B? I need somebody to tell me that you can do it. I need somebody to tell me that there's a warrior spirit inside of me. And I found that warrior spirit by listening to all of this stuff right here. So now, boom, I got my workout going. Man, who got a handle on their work day? Me. All right, guys.
Let's go.
This, and this. Boom, we got it going. I got these working groups. This is what I'm doing for all these working groups. What am I doing with my dad? Because I got a handle on that part right there, I said, Dad, I'm going to bring somebody in, and they're going to cook for you 2 days a week, and they're going to clean for you 2 days a week. What does that mean? Now I don't have to. I'm leaving my job at 9 o'clock at night, going over to my dad's house, trying to make sure he got something to eat, straightening up when I get there, then going back home, get to my husband. I can only talk to him for 20 minutes, and I'm giving him 20 minutes while my eyes are falling asleep. So then, now I don't even have to do that. Now that I got a handle on this job thing, soon I'm going to be out that door by 7 o'clock at the latest. And I do all of this because of positive affirmation, man. I tell myself all the time, 3 things. I can, I will, I must.
Ooh, that's strong.
I will get a handle on this, and I must get a handle on this. And that's how I was living, man. And that's what positive affirmation, you ain't going nowhere in your life if you cannot affirm yourself.
So
I was talking a lot.
Well,
that's my passion right there.
Let me tell you guys something. My aunt is one of the hardest working people I know. When she says that she has, wake up every morning at 3 o'clock, go to her job, take care of my grandfather, still be a wife to her husband, still work out every day, and still does a job. That is amazing.
Hey, you know what it sounds like too, bro? It sounds like her self-love has grown, right? From the point where she had crashed to where now she loves herself. She set her boundaries. You know what I mean? Now she cares about who she is. She's eating right. She's, you know what I'm saying? Her whole dynamic has changed, right? And that's the key thing for everybody. Is like once that negative comes, you change that negative to a positive. You gotta have that self-love as a building part of the affirmations as well. And I'm glad she did it. And thank you for calling as well, because she said some things that really got me motivated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really
thank you so much for calling, Auntie. We love you.
All right. Thank you, guys. And I'm so digging this podcast. You guys are doing a fantastic.
Thank you, Auntie.
And what you're putting out here in the atmosphere, people definitely need to hear this.
Well, thank you so much for calling. Love you, Dad. Right. Thank you.
Love you, Auntie.
All right. Love you. Bye.
All right. Hey, so my cousin just sent a message, right? She said, when did you realize positive affirmation worked for you, right? And the funny story about that is I was kicked out of high school in Arizona. And I moved in with my cousin, Elenia, and her brother, Michael, at my Uncle Howard's house and my Pat's house, right? Well, actually, it's my Pat's house. My Uncle Howard just lived there. And going to 5th year of high school and I found in a setting that was different than what I was used to in my own household, I think that helped change because my aunt was so hard on me, bro.
Right.
So hard on me. Like, she made me change my whole mental capacity. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's when the positive affirmation really started for me because...
Hello?
Hold on 1 second, Joe. Thank you for calling the As a Black Man podcast. This is Mel. How you doing?
Well, hello, Mel. Good morning.
Hey, that's my baby.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Oh my goodness, this is so good. This is so good.
Oh, thank you so much. You give me
energy. That's my baby.
No, we just had a great call. Listen, my aunt called in, and
I was listening to Auntie, and you tell your auntie. I said I was over here going, yes, yes. I mean, hand bobbing, hand going. I mean, I was like telling it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I was loving every single bit of what she was saying. Besides seeing this beautiful sunshine out here, Auntie was just filling my soul.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was going. Yes, I definitely appreciate it.
Yes, and she said something when she ended. I mean, I you know how you call in and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna have my thoughts together, and then it just messed me up. And I hope that listeners heard what she said. If you can't affirm yourself, who can? Who will?
Right.
Wow.
Who will?
That was deep.
It's like God gives you one you. One you. Okay? There is one you to think, to breathe, to impact, to encourage, to move. And if you can't do all that for you, then how can you do it for anyone else? And your auntie saw that in order to be able to be a better daughter, to help her father out, to, you know, and then, you know what, her husband, come on now.
Yeah.
You know, you want to make sure you take care of your king right. You know, you can't go outside your home and here she is, you know, giving him 20 minutes of both eyes closed. You know, and it's hard. It's hard on the heart. It's hard on the mind. And then when she started taking control over that and saw that, you know what, no, I got this. This can't go on like this. I gotta focus on me first, love me first, and what things can I put in place. And I tell you, affirmations are just I mean, I am a lover of affirmations, a major lover of affirmations. Yeah. I really am. So I did send in a question. I don't know if you saw the question that
we got it. We got it.
Go ahead. You on the show live. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take up a whole bunch of time just in case someone else is calling in. But one of the question that I had when I was sitting there listening, I wanted to know for both of you, you know, when did you know? Because a lot of men do not. They see affirmations as a frilly feminine thing,
right?
And you know, and unless you know are, you know, you have a relationship faith-wise, you at times don't see that words, the power of them. And I wanted to know from each of you, when did you know that affirmations worked for you? When did you know it?
What hit me was after the passive aggressive suicide thoughts that I was talking about earlier, and I just realized how big of an impact negative affirmations had on my life, to the point where I've been suicidal before.
Right.
You know, it just wasn't recently with the passive aggressive suicide thoughts. But I just realized that if negative affirmations can make me sad to the point where I don't want to live anymore, then positive affirmations can do the opposite. Positive affirmations can allow me to love myself. And it was when I started taking control of my belief system. I am a great husband. I am a great business owner. Okay. It is difficult to have a business. They say like 60 to 80% of all new businesses close their doors within the first 5 years. So I stopped taking a lot of pain out on myself because my business isn't doing it. My business is still struggling financially and I'm having financial challenges. But then I look at things that are huge organizations closing their doors.
Oh yes.
And I'm like, well, if businesses that got millions dollar backing is closing their business, then how can I be so hard on myself as a small business owner who's still a young man that's trying to grow? Like, I have to give this thing time to develop. And I'm a great business owner. I take care of my clients. I work as hard as I can. And yes, the results aren't there to the capacity that I want them, but that doesn't define who I am as a man. And that's kind of what started the shift for me. My income, the strength of my business does not define who I am as a man. Right. And that's exactly where I was, because my business was failing. I was a failure. My marriage was failing. I was a failure, you know, and these positive affirmations have just helped so tremendously. Like yesterday, I found out one of my accounts is in a negative, right? And yeah, I was all down in the dumps yesterday, but what ended up happening was I said, I'm not going to allow this to manifest over into tomorrow.
Right.
You know, it's okay to feel how I feel.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't have time to just sit and dwell on this. I got to put in steps and plans to get out of the situation that I'm in and continue to better myself. And that's really been the change, that positive affirmations. And that's what allowed me to buy into it. Because when stuff like this used to happen to me before, I would completely close down and I would just stay in bed all day and be depressed. That's not my life no more.
Right.
I think for me, my positive affirmation started when I got kicked out of high school my senior year, 3 months for graduation, and after moving with you and your family. After moving with you and your family down in Baltimore, as my mom and dad lived in Arizona, and my aunt always told me, said, Joe, don't look at this as a failure. You can change your life around. So she helped empower me to be a strong young black man in high school, where I was the oldest kid in the high school of everybody in there, to where I could change my life. I graduated, you know what I'm saying? I almost got cum laude, right? Which is great because I did take classes from 9th grade year, 10th grade year, 11th grade. I was taking so many years of education in one senior year. The pressure was on me. My aunt kept telling me, you are somebody. You will be somebody. And that right there changed my whole life around. Because I got kicked out of high school my senior year. I could have just said, I'm done with it.
Right.
But my mom and dad stayed in my aunt's house, and my aunt poured so much into me of that positive affirmation, like, you are somebody. She prayed with me. She loved me. She helped build my self-esteem. Like, she restructured my whole body as a young man to where now I owe her my life. You know what I mean?
So, Auntie, you are
my cousin.
Oh, this is a cousin? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
But her mama is the one who changed my life around.
Okay, good.
Elena she did too, because she had tough love with me also. I used to think she hated me.
Oh, well, we definitely appreciate you calling in, and we love the positive feedback. We're getting some callers today, and thank you so much.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, so Mel, it's funny that we got two different perspectives from my family members, and the fact that they say positive affirmations is the stronghold of their daily life, right? And I look at that as like, do we really understand what positive affirmations are? Like, do we know how they can change our lifestyle, our mental capacity? I think also too that with a relationship, you know what I'm saying, like, we need to tell our wives positive things as well. You know what I mean? And also with our children as well. Like I read a statement earlier, it says we need to tell our kids that they are smart. You know, my dad was like, he was like that, but like I ain't never believe him. But when the third person told me, I was second person with that, like, yo, I am smart. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, that's why it's important for us when we see somebody and we meet them to pour in them positive energy. Positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody's having a bad day and somebody tell you something good within that bad time frame, you never know the change of it. Like, you go on there, you did a 100-day workout. That changed your aunt's lifestyle right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you just put that on there as a motivation for yourself, but it encouraged her. You know what I mean? It encouraged me, but I can't do it now because I have back issues. But once my back is healed, bro, I'm matching you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna beat you. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it, boy.
I'm gonna
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? So I say this, you know what I mean? Like Auntie said, music. Music is one of my motivational things, whether it's jazz, hip hop. I love my go-go. You know what I mean? Like yesterday, yesterday I'm going on a field trip in my ear. I'm listening to go-go music. You know, that joint just bouncing because it uplifted my spirits. You know what I'm saying? Kept a smile on my face. So I would challenge you guys to find something outside of the normal for you that gets you that ongoing thing. Coffee, food, you know what I'm saying? And something positive and legal. Don't go out there do nothing illegal now, please. Please don't do that. No, don't turn to alcohol, you know what I'm saying, or drugs, you know what I'm saying? Find something positive. Eat an apple, you know what I mean? Just do something that's outlandish, but positive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and one of the things that my aunt said, man, and this was huge, because it really started the change in my life. It made me think that I could be a business owner. If you want to do something in life, you gotta surround yourself by people that's already doing it.
Woo!
That really touched my heart, bro.
That's heavy.
That really touched my heart. Yo, you know how many friends I got now that are successful business owners? They're successful. You're a successful business owner.
Right.
You know, my one of my best friends, Mike, successful business owner. You know what I mean? HVAC tech, killing it.
Right.
You know, Asia Green, the guy that helped me open my State Farm office, killing it. Great business owner. You know, so it's like all these people that have come into my life has made me strive to be a better me.
Hey,
They're all positive. They're all black. I didn't even know black men had businesses and was getting money like this. Because when I grew up, I didn't see it.
My boy Todd just logged in, right? Todd is my right hand man, 50 grand, right? I just started my business, my cleaning company. Delaware State wanted me to come on board, right? I need somebody to clean carpets. I didn't know I clean carpets. I hit my dude up off of Facebook. I ain't know this guy from a can of paint, right? Bro, you cannot separate us now, bro. We're like Siamese twins. You know what I'm saying? We address everything as black men. We motivate each other as black business owners. You know what I'm saying? We will not stop, bro. We will not stop. Me and this dude traveled from Maryland to PA to Jersey in a day. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we take care of our families, but we encourage each other as business owners. But it's amazing who this guy is in my life. Like, he's like my brother now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And all it took was to reach out.
that's all it was.
And then look, guys, you never know. Like, me and Joe talk every day now, right? 2 months ago, I never even talked to Joe. I only seen him at my brother's house, right? And I had put on the Facebook, hey, I'm looking for a co-host for my As a Black Man podcast. I knew who he was. I wanted somebody that was a little bit more older than I was so they can bring two different perspectives. And we talk every day now. You know, and it's just like you can build relationships with people in the positive people. He has been a positive influence in my life from the short amount of time that we know him. And you wouldn't know from the way we do our podcast and the way we interact with each other that we only 1 month into a strong bond. Nobody
is. That's that black love, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got two people determined to be successful. You can't separate us. That's why because of the fact that we refuse to be that black business that's going to fail. We refuse to be that negative connotation of business. Like, we are strong in being positive, bro. We look for stuff every day, help each other out. You know, so sometimes you have a black business like, I'll make money, and Ty try to come on like, I ain't trying to get that man no money. Like, I'm going to keep him where he at. Nah, we motivate each other to stay at the same level, you know, on the business aspect. And then that, also what it does, bro, it increases our marriages. You know what I'm saying? It increases our part of being fathers to our kids, because now, as it's flowing from us, it runs down us onto our family. You know what I'm saying? And I think Todd, thanks for being on, bro. Like, you've been a big rock in my life, bro.
Let me ask you this, bro. When you reached out to him, like, what was his response when you needed help to learn how to do the carpets?
So at first he was hesitant, right? So I had to do a job up in Philadelphia, and I need him cleaning carpets. And this man told me, like, yo, you gotta pay me in cash. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? That was his whole relic. Like, I don't know you. Like, wow. It kind of hurt me. Like, you don't trust me? But from that moment on, that was his test to see where I was at. You know what I'm saying? You have to have those tests with each other. You just can't accept everybody be a friend. Right? So I was at test with each other. And once I think I passed that, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't separate us, bro. Can't separate us. And what happened was, over time, I actually gave him his first large contract as a contractor. He's doing business, you know, and the man's making money. But I gave him his first contract, bro, and I saw like the joy in his face, bro, when he signed that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That made me like so elated. Like, I just gave that man $1 million, how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, now we bringing other men on as well. You know what I'm saying? To keep this ball going. Like, we gotta motivate each other and support each other every day. That's the only way black men gonna be successful in this society. You know what I'm saying? On all attributes. You know what I'm saying? So, Todd, I thank you, bro. You my dude. You know what I'm saying? For life.
And you know what's funny, bro? Like, this positive affirmations, once you start doing it more, like, I start speaking life into other people more. And like, I tell all my friends, male, female, whatever it is, I love you. Like, that simple, like, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I envision all of us getting to reaching our financial goals. Like, those are the things that I'm speaking, because, like, I'm hanging around great people. And great people, I just love seeing us get successful, man, hit our goals, and do things we need to do, man. It's great.
So Todd nephew's on. His name is Troy. Welcome to the show, Troy. Troy said, Uncle Ty left a good paying job to be an entrepreneur. He said he'll always admire him. Once again, Ty's actions, without saying anything to anybody, has inspired his nephew and other people as well. Ty's worked for Kraft, man. He's making really, really good money. Really good money. To leave that to work for yourself, the money does match up equally at first. That's a big admiration I got for that man as well. You know what I mean? He was making really good money and probably getting free macaroni and cheese also. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like you never know what we're gonna do, how it motivates other people. You know what I mean? I pride myself on smiling every day. I went to work last night on Valentine's Day, and there's a bunch of women and they looking all sad. I walked in, like, hey, what's going on? My smile like lighted the whole room. They like, hey, the whole conversation changed in there. And one girl came to say, she said, Joe, thanks for saying what you said today. And all I said was, hey, what y'all doing here? But I said it very giddy, so they started laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what you gonna say or do, how to change somebody's life.
And that's why it's important to always speak positively to people.
Yes.
Because that person can be having a terrible day, and you can say something to take them over the edge where they just, now they're giving up and they don't want to go back to work. Right. You know, now they're extremely sad. Those words, they cut you deep. Woo. And to be honest, the negative words cut people way deeper than probably the positive words give benefits.
I think the positive word is more like a Band-Aid, and negative word is more like a two-edged sword just cut through every layer of skin. You know what I'm saying? Once again, that's how fast that negative can destroy somebody, and you need more than one positive thing to bring you back up. You know what I'm saying? Right. We got to change that whole spectrum on life, man. Got to change it, man. Got to change it. Like, bro, yesterday, you know, this man told me, bro, this dude, his name is Q. Right? I can't remember his real name. Before I left meeting him last night, you know what he told me on my way out the door? Bro, I love you. I know who that dude was. You know what I'm saying? But I met yesterday at the event. We talked. We broke bread together. We smoked cigars together. And before I left, he said, bro, I love you. He said, yo, keep doing what you're doing.
Right.
That's crazy. I was like, man, I got to go to work now. Me and my wife got in the car. We went clean the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? On Valentine's Day. I want to be in bed spooning. You know what I'm saying? But my dude that motivated me by saying he loved me, bro, and he's older than me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you every time, man, like, we tell each other we love each other every day, and it brings a smile on our face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Imagine what would happen if he said to a homeless man or a homeless woman. You know what I'm saying? They like that. They feel at the bottom. But to know that somebody loves them and care about them, we can't change the dynamic right then and there. But just speaking something positive to them, it's like a kickstand, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And both our callers said the same thing, man. Like, positive affirmations help change and solidify who they are today. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, we all got bad stories and stuff like that. I get it. But look at us now, though, bro. We smiling, we happy. You know what I'm saying? And we're just trying to pour back into our community to make us stronger men and women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I got some frequently asked Q&As about affirmations. This is from the app Affirmit. This is the app I use to do my affirmations. It says, how often do I practice? There's no set of rules, but at least once a day. To stay consistent is best practice. The rule of thumb is understanding that the more you repeat, the more your mind will believe it's true. When your mind believes it's true, it will appear in your physical reality.
Wow.
And
I'm gonna read off a couple of these positive affirmations real quick as well. To coincide what you just said, it says, I'm gonna read like 4 or 5 of them. One says, I know and accept myself to be true to myself. Right? I believe in and trust and have confidence in myself. I learn from my mistakes and I never give up. You know what I'm saying? That's powerful right there, bro. Never give up. That goes back to what we talked about last week. That's self-love. Like, it's a mixture of so many components of life that help us to be so positive to move forwards, bro.
Right.
But the key thing your aunt said is that have a network of people around you that are like-minded, either higher than you or equal to you, to where it keeps you going. Because hurt people hurt people.
Right. You ain't lying about that. And nobody.
I know. I'm gonna go back to Todd again. Todd's like my unofficial therapist as well. When I'm feeling down out in the business, where people ain't paying me on time, my accounts are negative. You know what I'm saying? He like, Joe, it's gonna be all right, bro. It's gonna be all right. But he said also too, we gotta change our narrative. How people pay us, right? So once again, he challenged my mind, like, oh, change your mind as a businessman. Don't be so complacent that you sit to my invoice, they're gonna pay it on time. Nah, Todd told me I'd be aggressive. Yo, Todd is a bulldog. When it comes out to people ain't paying their bills on time, I love it.
Right.
Next you owe me some money. I'm sitting Todd after you. You better watch out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You better watch out. But changing your circle, man. Like for me, I used to be around a lot of negative people. And now I'm hanging out with millionaires, self-made millionaires. You know what I'm saying? That's my aspiration. But I want to be a millionaire, not to be say, I'm a millionaire. I want to help other people, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you call me like y'all want to start a business. Here's 10 grand. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's go. You know what I mean? Because that happened to me also. Like, people call, hey Joe, I want to give you some money for your business. I see you out there. I know what you're doing. Keep going. That's what I want to do, bro. I want to continue to bless others as I've been blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. It says question number 3 is it possible to over practice? If you begin obsessing over saying your affirmations with the sole intent to manifest something, take a step back and practice gratitude. So gratitude is going to be one of our episodes as well, because that's a whole nother ball game. And that's one of my challenges, bro. Right. And I'm working on gratitude, and hopefully that begins to coincide with the positive affirmations. I actually do a gratitude affirmation at least once a week. That's still on the app, Affirm It. But yes, you can, because here's the thing. If you only say that affirmations, but you don't put the work behind it, of course it's not going to come. Even the Bible says work without.
It says faith without works is dead.
Is dead, right? So obviously, if you just get fixated on, all right, I'm going to become a millionaire, I'm going to become a millionaire, I'm going to become a millionaire, but you ain't going to work.
The Bible says a man don't work, don't eat.
Yes. Right. So yes, you can over practice the affirmations with the intent that you get so fixated on it that you stop working. You stop doing the work behind it. No, you have to put in the effort, right? See, the positive affirmations get you in the right state of mind that when you don't feel like making that call to get a sale, you're affirming, and you have been affirming that you were going to hit your goals this month. Right. So those positive affirmations is going to help you to make that last call that you didn't want to make. It's going to help you to go that extra mile that you wasn't doing when you were sad. See that? And then once you get to that point, it becomes just what you do. When I talk to Joe, he working. I'm talking to him and he working while he on the phone with me. Every time I talk to this dude, he at work. He is cleaning something. He is doing something for work. You know what I mean? So like when he say he want to be a millionaire, I believe him because he always working. If he wasn't working, I'd be like, look, Joe, you my man, dog. You might want to pick it up if you want to be there because you ain't cleaning, you ain't doing enough work, dog. Right. But every time I talk to him, he's working. He's looking for a new contract. He's trying to partner with me so I can help him in Maryland, right? Every single time I talk to him, we discuss business, we discuss family, we discuss personal life, and then we fellowship. But it's always including business. He is always talking about getting to that next level. Right. And that's what happens when you start manifesting those positive affirmations. It become a part of your life to the point where subconsciously you're like, it's Saturday. I don't feel like making these phone calls, but you're going to get up and do it anyway. And that's what I'm working on. I'm doing the work for my business and I'm speaking that I can do more. Right. I can do more appointments. I can meet more loan officers. I can meet more realtors. I can get a part-time job to supplement my income temporarily. Like I can do these things and I'm doing them now. And I'm doing them probably solely based off of this positive affirmations. Because a couple of months ago, like I told my wife I was one step to defeat it and giving up.
But you're a strong man, brother. You would not die. You would not fail.
That's right, man.
You're more than a conqueror, brother. You know what I'm saying? More than a conqueror. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, we all been there. You know what I'm saying? For my first marriage going down in the dumps, I got 3 lovely kids out of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. My marriage now, the greatest in the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? I got a little 7-year-old daughter. I'm 46 years old with a 7-year-old daughter. That's kind of crazy. She wearing me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got to take vitamins every day, hang out with her. You know what I'm saying? But it's like with myself, man, I felt as though like before my dad died, I thought I was really good in life. But when my dad died, I realized I lost something, right? And this is where I challenge myself now to where I'll be more close to my family members. Because when they're gone, you can't love them because they can't receive it. Only way you can love somebody, they have to be able to receive. You have to be able to tell them, I love you, and show them affection and love. Whether it's monetary, you know what I'm saying, verbal, anything like that. So now I try to be more close to my family. You know what I'm saying? Like my sister on right now, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lisa. How you doing?
Hey, sis.
She down in North Carolina watching this morning. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, bro. Like, we got to pour into ourselves to pour into others as well. You know what I'm saying? If you empty, you can't give nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I work really hard every day on myself on all attributes of life. You know, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, I was good. But then my wife like, we gotta go. I'm like, I gotta work, babe. She's like, Joe, take time off. We gotta spend time together. It's Valentine's Day. And I'm glad I did because I met first I'll spend time with my wife. And I thank God for the Howie family having us over. And I thank God I met Q and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Two people who's overcome drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and they still married, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? And he's on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? So spending time with your family and yourself is great. But spending time with others as well also, you know, it's good. Like, yo, we gotta love each other, man. We gotta love each other. Todd just put a comment talking about perspectives, bro. Like, we can talk about this for hours, bro.
You know you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying.
For hours.
Question number 4 says, when do I say them? My favorite time to practice, this is from the app Affirmations. You can get it from the App Store. My favorite time to practice affirmations is in the morning while looking in the mirror or right before bed. Morning time is ideal because your mind is refreshed and ready to absorb. Before bed is great because those thoughts will replay in your mind as you sleep. I do both. When I wake up, I throw the affirmation on. In fact, before we close our podcast, of course, we're going to do our affirmations. And I got a short one this time because it looks like we're going to go a little bit over. But because we love you guys, we're going to put an hour and 15 into this podcast.
But guess what, though? We can do that because this is our show.
This is our show.
Black Power.
We went over a little bit, but we needed to hear those the 2 callers that called in because it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal what they had to say. Number 5, do I say each affirmation once? Once again, there are no set rules. Play around with what feels good for you. I have about 10 affirmations that I say each one 2 to 3 times a day. However, this is flexible and up to you. It does not have to be the same every day. This is supposed to be fun. So what I have is I purchased the full version of Affirm It, and it has a feature for your watch that I picked out about 15 affirmations, and they randomly pop up during the day. And every time it pings on my watch, I say it out loud. And this happens daily. So that's 15 positive affirmations a day that I say, and it's just slowly reprogramming my mind.
Look, you probably say it in your sleep too, because you do it every day. You know what I'm saying?
Do it every day.
Yeah.
Do it every day.
Dreaming like affirmations.
When
you know
right. Number 6, when will I see results? This is dependent on you plus your resistance. People see results within seconds, days, months, or even years. It varies based on the amount of beliefs you need to rewire and how much resistance you have. Let go of when and focus on what you want. When, and Joe and I was just talking about this morning because I was like, look, man, like the financial challenges is the only hiccup in my life right now. I've worked things out with a wife. I work hard in my business. I work every day. I'm building relationships in the community. I became a Mason. I joined a volunteer organization. The only part that I feel is not there is the finances. And I'm like, when, Joe? When is that going to happen, bro? When? Why I got to be struggling like this? And,
my answer was what?
Joe said something that's very positive, powerful. Said you got to learn to develop patience.
Woo! We have a church in here right now. Church.
Joe said you got to learn to develop patience. And he said something else that was very positive, that was comforting to me. I had counts in the negative too. I had financial challenges too.
Right.
I'm at the point where I wanted to close business because it wasn't doing what I needed it to do.
Right.
And that's why this podcast, and that is why us as Black men getting together and talking about these things, and our sisters as well, is so important because we are not alone. All of this stuff that we're dealing with, so many of us is dealing with. And then when you learn that, I'm like, okay, well, Joe, when you got to that point, how did you get out of it? Now you're talking about solutions.
Right.
And you're building together.
Right.
And it's not a pity party.
Right.
I was like, yo, I already been through that, dog. You gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. That's what Joe said. You gonna be all right, man. And I'm like, yo, like, thanks, man. Because you like my aunt said, and this is so true. If I had a friend and let's say I called him, I was like, yo, I'm really struggling financially. And he's like, me too. And this sucks, bro. Like, what are we going to do? Like, man, we about to lose our jobs. We about to have to sell a mortgage. Nobody likes a pity party, bro.
Right.
And you ain't never going to grow out of that.
That's why I got Todd. Todd's not that dude, bro. Todd like, man, shut up. What? Shut up. I'm a grown man like you. Nah, nigga, we gonna go out. Oh, sorry for using the N-word. We gonna go out here. We gonna get this thing, bro. Let's go. Get out the bed.
Right.
Hey! All right, Todd. All right, here we go. Here we go. And real quick, too, I got on an Alabama A&M shirt, right?
Right.
I support HBCUs because HBCUs support us in the community. When other schools wouldn't let us in, this is where it started at. Positive affirmation right here.
Right.
HBCUs, one of the largest HBCUs out there as far as land mass, United States of America. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, we got to get the people around us that's going to kick off in our butts. Sometimes, like you said earlier, we need those people that are going to be truthful with us. I got a friend of mine right now, but I hate him because he's so truthful. You know what I'm saying? It hurts.
Right.
It hurts. But we need that, though. You know what I mean? We need that person or people in our lives. When my wife says something, I'm like, oh, man, you tripping. The first thing in my head, you tripping. But my wife, she's speaking the truth, though. Right. I also see my girl Kim over here. It's my HR director. She down in North Carolina also. Hi, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Like she's another person. Like she like, Joe, shut up, you tripping, yo. Like what? Like everybody tell I'm tripping. Maybe I am tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we need that though because they say if I call Kim and I'm at a pity party, she had a pity party, we ain't gonna go nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere, bro.
But we challenge each other. You know what I'm saying? We challenge each other daily. Like you say, like we challenge each other as well. Like me and Tasha, like I have so many people that I challenge and they challenge me that I would never be a failure, bro.
Right.
Because that negative affirmation of failure is not a connotation of my lifestyle or my mental capacity. You know what I mean? But ultimately, like when I'm really feeling really down, before I talk to anybody, I pray. I pray. You know what I'm saying? I take it to God, and the Bible says leave it at his feet. You know what I'm saying? And I try my best to leave it at his feet. Sometimes as a man, I try to fix it. And I take it from a piece of clay to now I made some mess. You know what I mean? If I just leave it at God's feet, let him do it in his time. That's all I do, put my hands back and just receive it. And when it's done, tell the Lord, I thank you. Amen for blessing me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, number 7, how do I practice them? This is what everybody wants to know, right? How do you practice the positive affirmations to get the results you want?
Before you even say it, hold on. My girl Brianna said her husband is her mirror. That's how you work that joint. Her husband is her mirror.
So she said it to her husband. Oh, okay.
Her husband is her mirror. You know what I'm saying? So it bounces off each other there.
Right.
Good point, Grant. Good point, Joe. You know what I'm saying? That's powerful. Her husband is her mirror.
That is awesome.
That's love.
That is awesome. So she tells her husband, I am this, and do the positive affirmation. That was great. Thank you so much.
And I guarantee he repeats it back to her.
That's awesome.
It creates that bond, bro.
That's awesome. My wife and I are doing positive affirmations now. We've got to work on the consistency with that, but we're doing marriage affirmations. Ooh. Number 7, how do I practice them? There are a ton of ways. Here are some to name a few. Say them out loud. Write them down in your journal. Say them while looking in a mirror. While laying in bed when you wake up. Repeat during your morning commute.
Right.
Look at them on your phone. Write them in your planner. Stick them onto your water bottle. Wow. Keep it as your phone background. Repeat it while you cook. Change your password to an affirmation. Ooh. Wow. When you're at work. That's deep right there.
Yeah.
Use the Affirmate app. while showering, when you swipe your credit card. There are so many ways to incorporate affirmations into your daily life. Do what works for you and be gentle with yourself through the process. Don't judge yourself. That right there. Woo! That
And
last
so we
don't
got
judge.
another comment that coincides what you just said. My cousin said her fella checks her, right?
She
So what
said,
he does, her fella checks her, he keeps her in check, right?
okay.
So what you just said, like those 7 confirmations that you have to do, if you got somebody in life that loves you and they checking you, or like B said, her husband is her mirror, right? Like how can you fail?
Yeah.
How can you fail? You walking with 4 skates on each foot, rolling through life. You know what I'm saying? Like it does not get no better than that. I can say get easy, no better than when you have somebody you can confirm yourself into, have affirmations with. You know what I'm saying? And oh wow, my sister said she got to do this password thing as well. I like that, Lisa. I'm gonna do that too. Thanks,
Yeah,
Mel. Thanks, Mel.
that is kind of dope.
Thanks, Mel.
Number 8, what if it don't work? This is what Joe and I was talking about earlier about my finances. If your affirmations aren't working, there's a lot of possibilities. Um, but there is no such thing as it's not working because every single thought you think plus every word you speak is an affirmation. You are always creating your future, so notice how you feel when you aren't practicing. Carry the same excitement and confidence throughout your day rather than when you practice your affirmations. So in order for it to work is you have to carry the same confidence that you are putting into your affirmations when you're saying them throughout the rest of your day. That is huge because when you have those positive affirmations and you go to work to get that sale and you have that smile on your face when you're talking to your client, they can pick up on that. They can see the difference. If you're a server and you're out here serving, the community with their food and stuff, people will immediately know the difference of somebody that's positive, and positivity is contagious. Like Joe said, he went to the party last night, and him just coming in there and like, hey, what's up, everybody? Everybody like, yeah, what's up, bro? What's good? That positivity is contagious. You have to carry the positive affirmations with you throughout your day to the point where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna make this phone call because the next person I pick up about to get sold. Right. I'm about to get a sale with them. Like that stuff works. And like that's when you start to see the results, but you cannot judge yourself and you can't be impatient on the results you want because Rome wasn't built in a day. And I can tell you, if you got debt like me, if you could pay it off tomorrow, then obviously you would, but you have to build it up, man. You have to allow time for these positive affirmations to manifest in your life.
Yeah.
You have to be patient. And patience is what Joe's been helping me since the moment I've met him. So I appreciate you for that, bro. Like that is something that I'm working on. I'm trying to be patient because all of us want the instant gratification. And I'm here to tell you, instant gratification ain't happening. But
so
instantly feel better, though.
We got another comment from Lisa. She said, you have to have faith and believe in what you're speaking in your life. That's how it will work. That tongue, bro. You remember the other day we talked about that tongue. Like when you say something positive off your tongue, it's gonna go into manifestation, goes in the air, goes to your mind, goes to your heart and your soul. You know what I'm saying? Faith is strong. Faith is strong. You know what I mean? That's why I keep telling you, bro, you gonna make it, bro. Like my count negative too. We all right though. You know what I mean? right. All right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be all right. Check coming Monday. I looked at my guest list, right? And my big sister's on here, Dr. Tina Jordan. You know what I mean? Dr. Jordan, we're gonna bring on the show one day, bro. She has made some changes in the educational process, bro. Like I ain't gonna tell her story. We're gonna bring on to tell her story. She has made some changes. She has set some standards for the young men and women to achieve and become. Like Tina's very powerful, bro. Very powerful. She actually just put a comment. She said, "I am unique, and that's my gift to the world." She ain't lying, bro. Like when I see Tina, bro, I start laughing because I know she might pour something good into me. And she's my wife's line sister. I know I got to share with my wife. But I'm kind of stingy though. Like I love Tina for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my that's my what's the name of your little stuffed animal at the third? Yeah, that's my baby right there. You know what I'm saying? That's my like we man, look, we could talk about this all day long, bro. Like I'm getting excited. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I don't know. I get excited, bro. I get excited.
So we thank you viewers so much for tuning in this week. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow this thing because we want to help Black men and we want to help our sisters as well.
Yeah.
And we appreciate any support that you guys can give to us. And we're just so excited. And like always, it's time as Black men that we stand our ground, we speak our truth, we go after what we want, regardless of the pain we've been through. We quit for no one and inspire others to be themselves, to become greater. We owe it to ourselves as Black men. You guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank you so much for tuning in.
It's Black History Month. Let's celebrate our people every day, but most definitely this month right here. I love you. Mel love you. Go love somebody else.